cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexisting.
What's up, good people, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. I'm your host, Mickey 96, along with Freddie G, K Money, and Slash. Collectively, we are the Minded Men. I want everybody that's on YouTube to go out and subscribe and click the like button. Follow us on X at 52 Scott Podcast and on IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. What's up, people, and welcome back to another edition of Think Thursday. K Money made me laugh. That's why the intro was kind of off. K Money over here making jokes. But today's topic is pay attention. Pay attention. And I don't mean just street signs and I mean, I'm going to be all over the place. I'm going to be there with health, mental health, physical health. It is that time of year going into Christmas. You know, you got to watch these parking lots where these people be trying to jack you. We're going to be all over the place. So right now, I am going to give you a list produced by AI Overview, and we're going to get into it. Some of this stuff, I honestly pay attention, but I didn't really think on some of these items that we're going to go over. And you guys, y'all give me y'all weigh in on what I'm going to talk about. So the first one, pay attention, our physical health. That's a good one. And I'm going to tell you why. Sometimes as we get older, I know we went in the car, bent over, got something, see them little lightning bugs above our heads.
It's high blood pressure.
It's high blood pressure. We need to pay attention. A lot of people don't pay attention to the signs of high blood pressure, diabetes, or nothing, and just let it pass. Mm-hmm. And they'll be like, all right, just give me a beer, I'll be all right.
That's true.
Yeah. And or give me an aspirin. I'm going to go lay down.
Yeah.
So many instances where people have taken an aspirin and go lay down and they had a whole aneurysm.
Or a heart attack. So physical health. Anybody, y'all want to weigh in? Y'all know somebody that did not pay attention, and then all of a sudden they were like, I'm going to go to the doctor next week, and then next thing you know, we had a funeral. Any thoughts or anybody y'all been
I can't think of anybody right offhand, but I just know that used to be like the old school mentality. Mm-hmm. You know, us as men, black men, didn't going to the doctor
or
the hospital. But, you know, that's something that we definitely need to do more of and stay aware of more so now.
Yeah, I can't think of nothing offhand, but a part of me feels like, and this is not a shot to our truck drivers who listens to us.
Yes.
But a lot of truck drivers, man, that I see, those guys appear to be really unhealthy.
Yes,
yeah,
because they're on the road.
They appear to be really, really unhealthy because of probably the bad eating habits, right? Mm-hmm. And so what I would say to them, mm-hmm. because I know of a lot of them, I would say, man, please pay attention to the warning signs.
Before it's too late.
Yeah, before it's too late. And now, speaking of myself, I pay attention to some of the warning signs that I get dealing with my body, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm quick to go to the doctor.
Man.
I'm quick to go to the doctor.
I think the military got me into that, man. It doesn't matter. It could be I had a little bump on my arm. I was like, is it cancer? They were, boy, go and get out of here.
Yeah. I'm quick to go to the doctor, man.
Yeah.
When I'm feeling something. You know,
yeah,
so.
Exactly. Especially at our age. We gotta go. We have to pay attention. I mean, any age, it doesn't matter. If something's not right, take your ass to the doctor.
Yes, when you start feeling stuff that you know is not normal, is when it's time. Actually, and just be honest, that's me just saying giving yourself time, but really you should
get checkups every 6 months or so.
Exactly.
In order to pay attention to your health, because in reality, that's all you got. If you don't have your health, you don't have tomorrow to get up and go do what you need to do to take care of your family. So your health is very important.
Yeah.
I think we do need to pay more attention to that, and especially at being at our age. And I'm not going to say that I'm the best at it. I'm really not that good, because when it comes down to me and I got this headache, the first thing I'm doing is popping a BC powder.
Right.
Yep.
And I feel like, okay, I'm good. But I haven't focused on the reason why I keep having these headaches like this.
Exactly.
So I know that there's something there, but the timing is, and I'm not going to say that I'm afraid. I think it's just that I try to do so much in my off time in order to forward advance at something.
Exactly.
The doctor's just not it.
We put it off.
I can't advance at the doctor's office. It's my mind.
It's my mind frame. Yeah. Yeah.
And pay attention to them teeth too.
Wait a minute, I got it. We got there. Yeah, it's coming in. That's under personal growth, but we got to get to mental well-being now. Mental health. I think K Money had a great talk with us last time with a friend of his. Did we have that talk on Air, K Money?
Yeah, we did. He did do something about mental health.
Yeah. A friend of mine
a while back.
that was considering suicide.
Yeah. We had a talk on that. Mental health. You never know where people are mentally. I tell this to anybody. If you find a friend all of a sudden just giving away stuff and it's expensive, just giving it away, man, you can have, go ahead. Every time you look up, they just giving it away. That's one of the signs of suicide. A lot of people don't know that because they feel like, I don't know use for it. I ain't gonna be here. I'm gonna kill myself in a couple of days or next week or whatever. A lot of people don't realize that people that are going through those mental capacity, going through those mental stages, that's one of the stages of suicide. They give away their personal belongings and stuff that's very expensive, mementos, and you don't know why they're giving it away until after they didn't kill themselves.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm glad that you mentioned that because I know I'm not suicidal.
Right.
Because I don't give away shit. I ain't giving a goddamn thing away. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you bet.
Because I ain't crazy.
Nothing. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially no expensive shit. I'm not giving that shit away,
well,
man.
They do. That's one of the signs of suicide. They give away this stuff.
I ain't got to worry about
people are like,
killing
oh,
myself.
thank you, man. I appreciate it. They don't realize. He gave it to you for a reason, or she gave it to you for a reason.
I ain't got to worry about killing myself. I ain't never thought about that.
You think folks do that seeking attention, wanting someone to ask, why you doing this type of deal to try to talk them off the ledge?
It's possible.
Possible.
Because what we don't know is the mental stage of that person at the time.
Yeah.
And that mental stage may have kicked in, like K Money is saying.
Yep.
Let me do something so somebody can try to
save me,
persuade me from this decision I'm about to make. Yeah. Right. And most of the time, that's all people need is to feel like they love.
They want to feel validated.
That's right.
Exactly. He's not lying about that. I've had too many, especially during COVID. There's too many people that have said, man, I feel lonely. I feel like nobody love me. And I'm like, you know what? COVID played a big part of splitting people up.
Well, COVID played a big part in us losing a lot of people to not even natural cause, but to underlying
health conditions.
And they said it. If your health wasn't that good and you wasn't paying attention to your health, you were gonna die.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the fear of COVID. That was the whole fear of COVID, which turned out to be the truth. Because I know people that I used to hang with on a daily basis, and I knew, the stuff that they did as far as, okay, I know you drink alcohol, I know you smoke weed, I know you smoke cigarettes. I don't know nothing else about your health, but I know you do that.
Yep.
Now, you do that because you have health issues. You drink because you're trying to keep from thinking about the shit that's really going on with you health-wise.
Right.
So that took a lot of people. COVID was the number one excuse of people dying with underlying conditions. It was an excuse because it didn't have to happen. Yep. COVID didn't have to happen. That could have been controlled. It could have been
controlled because other countries were able to do it. You're right. Exactly. We had skipped ahead. This is the one you were talking about, personal growth. You had, what did you say earlier? You
Take
said,
care of your teeth.
Let's
Take
see,
care of your
teeth.
personal growth. Okay, that's not take care of your teeth. Let's see if it's
Unless
on
your teeth still growing. And if you our age and your teeth still growing, nigga, you
I thought it said personal health. but I thought
Horsebound.
that personal. That's what I just saw the personal.
horse teeth ass motherfucker. Your shit been growing like a son, bitch.
Like Pinocchio teeth.
Tasmanian devil.
That would be me. All right, finances. This is a good one. Finances. Pay attention to your finances. You can overspend. You can not pay a bill. You can. There's so many things finance you can do related. You can go out to, I think many of us did this. Go to the club, get there, all your homies there. You get to overspending, buying everybody drinks.
I think that that broke people do pay attention to their finances. Mm-hmm. It's just that they don't prioritize properly.
Yeah. Priorities fucked up.
But I do think that broke people be like, you know what? I ain't got nothing but $100, and I need to pay this light bill, but I'm expecting some money down the road, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy these pair of tennis shoes.
Do you think that's?
And I think broke people do pay attention to their money. However, I don't think rich people pay attention to their money because they got so much of it. Mm-hmm. And so that's why a lot of rich people get taken advantage of by certain accountants and certain people who they trust and instill to be over their money.
Yeah. They see them not paying attention.
And so they're not paying attention. Case in point, the L.A. Dodgers pitcher who had the guy that stole the Oriental guy.
Interpreter.
Yeah.
They had the guy.
His interpreter.
Yeah, his interpreter stole millions and millions of dollars from him.
Oh my!
So I think that rich people are more apt not to pay attention to their money versus somebody who's poor. Mm-hmm. Poor people, not all of us, but poor people tend to not prioritize properly.
Right. What needs to be spent and when it needs
I
to be
agree.
spent.
I'm glad you said that part. That I'm not prioritizing because there's too many of them out there that'll be like, I'm gonna get my hair and nails done, and the kids ain't ate.
Well, see, in order to be a responsible adult in the bill paying factor or the bill paying situation, we all can say, it's been times I've sacrificed some stuff that I want for the things that I need. I know that I'm an advocate for that. So being responsible in spending, I know I pay attention to it, and I pay attention to that more than I do my health.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's that important to me. And I think a lot of people need to adapt that and pay attention to your spending, pay attention to, because I'm going to tell you, you never know when that money not going to come.
You right about that. Yep.
We already 2 weeks away from being homeless or a paycheck or two paychecks away
From
being homeless.
Exactly.
And this is the regular, normal person that goes to work every day.
8 to 5. Yep.
We all a check or two checks
All
away
it
from
take
being
is
homeless.
a car accident or
A car accident,
firing or
a loss in a home.
Yep.
Some sort of way, like you say, fire.
Yeah.
We all just one step away from being out there on the street with the people. So that's something we really need to think about. Responsible with your money.
Exactly. Here's another one y'all gonna really enjoy. Y'all really gonna enjoy it. All three of y'all. Environmental impact and social justice. I know Freddie G to go in on that one.
Now, if I get this correctly, you're saying
Environmental impact, which is the Trump election, and then social justice, which is we getting justice for all them things he done got charged with, and he ain't finna get charged at all now. So it's a double.
now that you mention that,
I knew he was gonna do
I didn't want to get into this, but it has justice been served
No.
as to us as American people?
No.
Justice has not been served.
No, it has not.
And I don't want to switch the topic, but I mean,
We own it. We own it.
responsible adult which is we feel our president, you have had, because justice changed somewhere in there, 34 felony counts, which were actually federal felony counts,
Exactly.
not just state.
Yep.
This was federal. You did this was applied to your country.
Correct.
I think that's more worse than anything a human being can do towards another human being, because this crime has been committed towards millions of people.
Yes.
Rather than just one person that I do something to or that he do something to. So justice hasn't been served for a lot of people. And I mean, I don't know if it ever is, because in the long
Yeah.
run, man, I mean, if you're going to allow a person with 34 felony counts to run for president, and I know we've all heard it, we've all seen this in a social form, that it should be okay for somebody to come out of prison with a felony and be able to get the job that he wants.
Right.
Otherwise, but see, you see how crooked the justice system is. They said, well, hell, we know the people gonna be concerned about that. So, goddamn it, we gonna drop all of this shit. Is that fair to us?
That's the thing, though. I mean, what's happening with him, that wouldn't happen with your everyday ordinary citizen.
That's right.
So it's not fair.
It's not fair to us, and they don't care about being fair to us. Again, and I think I mentioned this once before, when the Declaration of Independence was written, it had nothing to do with black people. We were not included. The Constitution. We were not included in the Constitution. And what we were included was it took three of us to make one person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So, Comedian 96, what was the things you mentioned for us to pay attention to?
So it was
For that one?
For that one, it was environmental impact and social justice.
And then after that, you said, Freddie G, I know you're going to go in on
Yeah, I just knew you was gonna go in on
it.
it.
Why did you think that?
Social justice and environmental impact, the impact on what happened after the election.
Yeah.
So I just knew you was gonna go.
So you're saying that, and the title of the show is to pay attention.
Pay attention. So basically, pay attention to our president.
There are so many people who don't pay attention.
Yes.
I think you get it. Yeah. I think you get it.
You get away from me, man.
I think you get
I'm
it.
going to another. Get away from me, man.
Because they don't pay attention now.
Yeah.
There's so many people
They don't. They
that
really
don't pay attention.
You know what I'm saying, K-Money?
Do you know why, though?
Comedian 96.
Do you understand why?
Do you know somebody who don't pay attention?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
And here's the thing: there are people who actually care about the people who don't pay attention,
And they care
and the
about
people,
you back.
and the people refuse to pay attention, even when.
What if they just refuse
Good
to get
advice.
into governmental politics? They don't get into it anyway because, matter of fact, it doesn't matter who gets into the office. No one helps the homeless. It doesn't matter who gets into
check it
office.
out.
No one helps
Check
with
it
the
out.
AIDS
Even if they don't
epidemic.
get into those politics.
Nobody that goes into presidency do not
Even if they
resolve
don't,
the matters that are
even
really
for
the
the people
issues that
who
are at hand.
don't pay attention,
Yes.
because they don't get into that stuff.
Okay.
You're doing the show and you're going down the list, and that list is saying you're telling the people who are listening.
Okay,
you're
what-
telling our audience to pay attention.
Listen-
You're doing that.
Okay, let's pay attention to.
You're telling our audience to pay attention.
Okay,
Why
so-
should they pay attention?
Okay, we go into the next subject now. The next subject is sleep patterns.
So pay attention to the sleep patterns.
Sleep
He done
patterns.
dozed off.
Make sure you done dozed off. So let's go to sleep patterns. Sleep patterns. Now, sleep. You got it.
I was like,
Yeah, I can't even go to that one.
And when you get to sleep patterns, I'm about to ask some questions, man, because
Yeah.
I want to know the sleep pattern. What is involved in a sleep pattern? Is it the time that you go to sleep? Is it the amount of time that you sleep?
I think it's more the. If I'm not mistaken, a restful night is 6 to 8 hours, right? But I ain't gonna lie, I don't do that. I'll go to sleep about 10:30, and I'll wake right back up at 1.
Well, because I don't think you need 8 hours like the doctors tell you need. I think what your proper sleep hour is what constitutes you as a person.
Yeah, but they're
How
saying
do you feel comfortable?
He's saying pattern,
Patterns.
not the number of hours.
Yeah.
So pattern is if you're repetition, you're doing something at a certain time, and
So are you
I would
getting to
think
bed at the same time?
I would think. Well, that's my thoughts.
Yeah.
Like okay, if I'm going to bed from 9 to 6 a.m. From 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. And then the next day I'm going to bed from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. Then I'm going to bed the next day after that from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m.
Yeah.
So at some point, that's probably going to take a toll on your health.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Because at some point,
You're not getting enough
you
rest.
may be exposed to exhaustion.
Right.
Right.
And we know that exhaustion can cause health illness.
Yeah.
It sure can. You need your sleep.
You got to get
Exactly. So, damn, the bus got here fast today. I didn't get a chance to even. God, y'all see the bus pull up?
I thought it was coming. I didn't see it though.
Oh man, y'all. Today, last week we kicked off the NBA player. I gotta kick off another NBA player. I love this player. It's Kevin Garnett. But there's a video out. He was trying to say equivalent. And I'm gonna let y'all listen. I'm gonna let y'all hear it, right? He was trying to say equivalent, and it didn't quite work out right for him. It honestly didn't work out, and it was the reason why I'm throwing on the bus, because he did it so smooth, like he didn't get that word wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't even try to go and correct it or anything. The boy just kept talking. Watch this.
Kinda like naming NFL equivalent for each NBA player.
Equivalent. He was supposed to.
So he left the E. He said equivalent.
And he kept walking on the board like he got it right. You need to see the video. That's why I got to kick him off. He kept writing like he actually said the damn thing right.
Hey, you know what? I had a coach when I was playing Little League, and he used to always tell us, look, if you go commit to getting it wrong, go all the way wrong.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Don't do it half.
So
Garnett, you off the bus right now, but you can get back on tomorrow. But because you did it smooth, player. You did. But with that, man, that's our show for Pay Attention. Is that Christmas season, man? Y'all out shopping, man. It's people. Wear your purses on away from the lane where everybody is driving. Keep it away from that lane. They're coming by snatching purses, putting stuff on your cars to try to make you pass out. Pay attention to your surroundings. Peace. This concludes our show for today. And if you haven't done so already, follow us on X at 52 Scott Podcast. Also IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. Also, like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Black Friday.